In the name of Allah, the Rahman, the Rahim, dear students and viewers, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome you all in today's lecture. Topic for today's lecture discussion is stylistics, especially the branches of stylistics. As in our earlier lecture, we have covered the definitional aspects of stylistics. So now in today's lecture, we are learning branches of stylistics, especially stylistics in education, like what is the role of stylistics in education and stylistics in academia. Okay, how we are using stylistics is a toolbox to understand literary texts, to understand different genre, different types of texts, literature, literary text, scientific text. Okay, so the first branch of stylistics is feminist stylistics. As we know that, dear students, stylistics is the study of styles. Okay, stylistics is the study of literary texts from a perspective, from a linguistic lens. Like stylistics is the scientific study of various styles of language. Stylistics can be defined as a field within linguistics which focuses on different uses of language, especially in literature. So, stylistics is used as a tool, okay, through which we are looking into the language and to the style of a literary texts. So, in feminist stylistics, the focus is on the realization and maintenance of unequal structure, like how author they are like making discrimination, gender equality, yeah, or unequal approaches they are following. So how these things comes, like how gender discrimination in terms of language comes in literary texts. Okay, so in feminist stylistics we are studying the realization and maintenance of unequal gender relation in literary as well as other types of texts. May be seen as a variant of critical stylistics, may be seen it can be the branch of critical stylistics. Now, what is critical stylistics? Critical stylistics means to know inequality, power, structure in ideology through language. Okay, how language performs these functions, how we are bringing, like in literature or in some form of literature, we are bringing social inequality, power, structure, and ideology. Okay, the more real example for this is Animal Farm by George Orwell. There is the relationship of power and language. Another type of stylistics is pragmatic stylistics. As we know that pragmatics is the study of the intended meaning of the speakers, or the speaker meanings, we can say, can be called pragmatics. Pragmatics is the branch of linguistics which studies the intended meanings, the hidden meanings, the contextual meanings, like the social meanings, the situational meanings of language. Functionalist stylistics, this pragmatic stylistics focuses on language in use. Yes, how we are using language in social settings, in social situations, or in different situations. Okay, language in use is the concern of pragmatics, and the significance of contextual factors. Yes, how language is used in contexts, okay, such as the linguistic, social, cultural, and authorial context of the production and reception of texts. Like these are a different contexts: linguistic context, social context, cultural context. Yes, how we are using language in these contexts. Okay, or how language is used with reference to various contexts. This is the job of pragmatic stylistics. Focus, yes, In pragmatic stylistics, we focus on conversation as exchange or interpersonal meanings of the individuals. Okay, we have the main focus on conversation, like conversation analysis. More focus is given to speech X discourse markers, politeness strategies. Like for example, if there is a drama in the consists of dialogues, okay, then we can say like conversation will be there in forms of dialogues. So then we are looking for the speech acts discourse markers when dialogue is going on between the characters of the play of the drama or among the characters of the drama. Cognitive stylistics. Another branch of stylistics is cognitive stylistics. Cognitive stylistics is interested in the role played by human cognition, by human thought processes, by the processes which are responsible for language production, language comprehension. Yes, so this is the job of cognitive stylistics. Like, what is the role of cognition of the thought processes in creation of meanings? Okay, it fuses cognitive science, linguistics, and literary studies in the analysis where meaning is viewed as a product of the text and the human conceptualization of it. Like how concepts occurs, how we are conceptualizing some meanings. Okay, how the relationship of meanings with concepts. So this will be the job of cognitive stylistics. Corpus Stylistics, yes, it studies the methods of modern corpus linguistics to the analysis of larger texts. Yes, replace manual text searching with computer-based search. Yes, more oriented to the digitalized form of language learning. Okay, multimodal stylistics, relatively very recent development in stylistics, interested in the meaning making processes not only by wording but other semiotic models are involved, like how typography, layout, color in visual images, they are making role in language production, in meaning production. Yes, in the analysis of meaning, in the understanding of meaning of the text. Historical stylistics, like some branches combine elements will be there in this historical stylistics. Historical stylistics means to explore historical texts from a stylistic perspective or examining linguistic aspect of style as they either change or remain stable over the time. Dear students, simply it means that how changes occur from time to time in language. Like if we are taking example of this historical stylistics, like what are the changes took place in old English and modern English? What are the changes? So if we are studying these changes, it basically means we are looking for the ideas, for the concepts in historical stylistics. Okay, the history of language, like how changes occurs in language with the passage of time. Two period, when we are making comparison between two period like modern English and old English. Okay, what are the changes we are having in pronunciation, in spellings, in structure, in many forms changes will be there. Okay, so this is the job of historical stylistics. Now, dear students, what is the role of stylistics in education and yes, in academia? Stylistics serves the following purpose in education and academia. Stylistics is now a bridge. Like stylistics is considered a bridge between literature and linguistics in different language degree program in Europe. Yes, it bridges language, it bridges linguistics and literature. Like linguistics is used as a tool, okay, to understand literature. So these courses are offered to increase, like these stylistics courses are offered to increase students' awareness of different linguistic features of language and the ways in which they are implied in various types of texts with different effects, okay, to study, to increase the awareness of the students that how to interpret, how to interpret or analyze different linguistic features in language implied by the authors. Stylistics serves these purposes, okay, the stylistic courses are meant to improve students analytical skills at linguistic level. Additionally, they increase students own general linguistic performance in specific courses, for example creative writing. So stylistic gives students analytical skill at linguistic level and also the general ability how to perform in specific courses, how to become critical and creative. They are starting creative writing. Pedagogical stylistics, it is concerned with the exploring the pedagogical implication of stylistics in the teaching of literature as well as in first and second language acquisition. So stylistics helps a teacher, a language teacher, that how to apply different strategies while teaching to the students of second language, like acquisition and learning processes. So if teachers are having these different strategies, they will be able to impart their knowledge in very successful and effective ways. Like their student stylistics is used like a toolbox, okay. Stylistics is a toolkit for those mechanics or critics who want to analyze literary and other texts on the basis of their language. Yes, so if we are having the knowledge of different types of stylistics, different branches of stylistics, different tools or elements of stylistics, then we will be able to analyze the literary texts, the different effects of the texts that are brought by the authors in their writings. So, dear students, we have discussed some of the branches of stylistics in today's lecture. Thanks for watching. Assalamu alaikum.